They say freedom comes with wings, but which wings are right for you? In a world where time is money and privacy is power, more people are stepping into aircraft ownership than ever before. But here's the real question. If you had to choose between a private jet and a helicopter, which one truly gives you control? Today, we're breaking down the ultimate face-off, jet versus helicopter. From 500 miles per hour sky cruisers to agile city hoppers that can land in your backyard, this isn't just about luxury. It's about lifestyle, range, speed, cost, and where you really need to go. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one fits your ambition, your routine, and your version of freedom. So buckle up, because what you'll discover might just change how you see private flight forever. Why they might be the smarter choice. Imagine this. You're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, your destination just 15 miles away, but you're going nowhere fast. Now picture lifting off vertically from your backyard, flying over the chaos, and landing minutes later, directly at your meeting or mountain retreat. That's the everyday power of a private helicopter. Helicopters like the Bell 429 or Airbus H145 aren't about luxury for show. They're tools built for agility, access, and unmatched versatility. You don't need a runway. You don't need a crew. You just lift and go. Most helicopters cruise at around 150 miles per hour with a range between 300 to 400 miles, perfect for short regional hops. Inside, modern cabins feature leather seating, noise-canceling tech, and even small refreshment centers in top models. Pilots enjoy digital glass cockpits with autopilot systems, terrain awareness, and even synthetic vision, once exclusive to jets. And in terms of ownership, you're looking at 1 to 8 million, depending on the model. Maintenance and fuel are lower than jets, and hangar space is minimal. But here's where helicopters win: access. You can land on rooftops, yachts, remote sites, or your backyard. For executives, medical teams, or explorers, nothing beats that freedom. Still, it's not all perfect. Helicopters are louder, bumpier, and can't handle long distances or bad weather as well as jets. So ask yourself, do you need speed or surgical precision? Because up next, we'll see how jets flip the narrative entirely. Let's flip the script. Imagine flying 2,000 miles in under 4 hours, sipping champagne, stretched out in a reclining leather seat, while your phone connects to in-flight Wi-Fi and your crew serves a hot meal above the clouds. That's the private jet experience. And it's not just luxury, it's asterisk power, privacy, and performance all in one. Unlike helicopters, private jets give you serious range and serious comfort. Mid-sized jets like the Cessna Citation Latitude or Embraer Phenom 300 cruise at 450 to 500 miles per hour, reaching altitudes of 45,000 feet, way above turbulence and weather. Inside, you'll find stand-up cabins, custom lighting, quiet insulation, and enclosed lavatories. Some even include lie-flat beds and full entertainment suites. It's basically a luxury apartment at 40,000 feet. Flight decks are equally impressive. Jets are equipped with Garmin G5000 or Pro Line Fusion avionics, featuring autopilot, synthetic vision, weather radar, satellite comms, and advanced terrain mapping. It's a digital command center that makes long-distance travel smoother and safer than ever. Cost-wise, jets are more expensive, $3 million to $20+ million depending on size and range. But they can fly over 2,000 to 7,000 miles non-stop, making cross-country and international trips feel like quick hops. But here's the trade-off. You need runways, ground handling, and sometimes 2 pilots. And forget rooftop landings. Jets need space. So, is it freedom in the air or freedom on the ground? Next up, we compare operating costs, and one side has a clear financial edge. Here's the truth most buyers don't hear. Buying the aircraft is just the beginning. It's what you pay every hour it flies that really matters. So let's talk numbers. Because when it comes to operating costs, the gap between helicopters and jets is massive and surprising. Let's start with private jets. A light jet like the Citation CJ-1 burns around 140 gallons of fuel per hour. That's nearly 800 plus per flight hour, just in fuel. Now add maintenance, hangar, crew, and insurance, and you're looking at $2,000 to $3,500 per hour in total operating cost. Mid-sized jets like the Gulfstream G150, closer to 4,500 to 5,000 per hour. Helicopters, much leaner. A Robinson R66 or Bell 505 averages 200 to 400 in fuel per hour, with total hourly costs around 800 to 1,200 depending on the model. Even larger choppers like the Airbus H125 rarely cross the 2,000-hour mark. But here's the twist. Helicopters typically fly shorter distances and at slower speeds. So while hourly costs are lower, cost per mile might not be much better. Then there's ownership structure, fractional, lease, or outright purchase. Each has its pros and pitfalls. Jets will cost more up front and over time, but they cover more ground, faster, and in more comfort. Helicopters are cheaper and more versatile, but limited in range. So, which one is the better investment? Well, it depends on where you're flying next, and the next segment might just help you decide. You don't just buy a private aircraft to sit in luxury. You buy freedom. The question is, which one actually gives you more of it? At first glance, jets seem unbeatable. They fly higher, faster, and farther. A mid-sized jet like the Embraer Phenom 300 can cruise at 45,000 feet, covering 2,000 nautical miles at over 500 miles per hour. You can go from Los Angeles to Chicago nonstop, no refueling, no stopovers, and all in smooth, pressurized comfort. But here's the catch. They need long runways, often 5,000 feet or more, and access to controlled airspace. That rules out thousands of smaller airstrips, islands, remote resorts, or private estates. Now enter helicopters. A high-performance chopper like the Airbus H145 can land on rooftops, yachts, mountain pads, even backyards. No runways, no waiting in line. And some models reach cruise speeds of 150 knots, making them perfect for short regional hops. Need to get from downtown Manhattan to the Hamptons in under 40 minutes? A jet can't do that, but a helicopter can. Want to fly from your estate directly to your private ski chalet? Again, the jet sits on the tarmac. The helicopter lands right next to the hot tub. So in the battle of access and agility, helicopters dominate, especially for last-mile luxury and off-grid adventure. But if you're crossing states or continents, jets still rule the skies. The real freedom lies in knowing which one fits your lifestyle best. What does true luxury feel like at 40,000 feet? Is it leather seats and caviar? Or simply silence, space, and serenity? Let's start with jets. Step inside something like the Gulfstream G280, or even a light jet like the Cessna Citation CJ3, and you're welcomed by quiet, climate-controlled cabins, full recline leather seating, fold-out tables, and even enclosed lavatories. Some mid-sized jets offer Wi-Fi, full galley kitchens, and entertainment systems, a true sky lounge in every sense. Cabin heights often reach 5 feet 8 inches to 6 feet 2 inches, with aisle room for standing, stretching, or simply moving without brushing past seats. Want a pressurized cabin that makes your body feel like it's flying at sea level? Jets do that, reducing fatigue, making you feel refreshed when you land. Now switch to helicopters. In a Bell 429 or Airbus ACH 145, you'll still find leather seats, active noise-canceling headsets, and panoramic windows. But here, space is tighter. Cabins are optimized for short trips, and while elegant, they're compact. Think luxury SUV compared to a private limousine. And turbulence? Helicopters ride lower in denser air, so you'll feel more motion compared to jets gliding above the clouds. But here's the twist. What helicopters lack in cabin size, they make up for in views. Wide glass canopies give you cinematic landscapes, from city skylines to mountain valleys. You're not just flying, you're sightseeing. So, if you want quiet, cross-country comfort, jets are your sanctuary in the sky. But if your flight is short and stunning, a helicopter makes it an experience, not just a ride. When you're 30,000 feet in the air or skimming over skyscrapers, safety isn't optional. It's everything. But between jets and helicopters, which one actually keeps you safer? Let's start with private jets. These machines are built under strict FAA and ESA regulations, just like commercial airliners. Many jets come equipped with dual engines, autopilot redundancy, terrain avoidance systems, and some even include auto-landing capabilities in emergencies. Maintenance cycles are logged to the hour. Pilots often undergo the same simulator training as airline captains. And thanks to their high-altitude cruising, they avoid bad weather and congested airspace. Statistically, private jets have one of the lowest accident rates in general aviation. But helicopters? They have their own kind of safety and challenges. Modern helicopters like the Airbus H160 or Leonardo AW139 come with FADEC-controlled engines, advanced avionics suites, stabilization tech, and even auto-hover failsafes. Some are equipped with crash-resistant fuel tanks and energy-absorbing seats to reduce impact injuries. However, helicopters operate lower and slower, often in variable terrain. Think city rooftops, mountain ranges, oil rigs. That makes pilot skill and weather awareness absolutely critical. And here's the real nuance. Helicopters can land almost anywhere in emergencies, giving them a unique edge in survivability if things go wrong. So what's safer? Jets dominate in terms of automated systems, weather avoidance, and crash statistics. But helicopters win in low-altitude agility and emergency landing versatility. In the end, both aircraft types are incredibly safe when flown by trained pilots, properly maintained, and used for the right mission. Imagine this. You're heading to a remote vineyard, a mountain resort, or a downtown rooftop. Not an airport in sight. What do you fly? This is where the real divide between private jets and helicopters becomes clear. Private jets are made for speed, comfort, and range. If your lifestyle includes frequent international travel, coast-to-coast business meetings, or long-haul family getaways, jets are unbeatable. With cruising speeds up to 600 miles per hour, a jet can take you from New York to LA in under 5 hours, all while relaxing in a spacious cabin with Wi-Fi, meals, and a pressurized atmosphere that feels like sea level. But they come with a catch. Jets require airports, runways, air traffic clearance, and ground logistics. That means landing in a major city and still needing a drive to your final destination. Efficient, yes, but not always direct. Now picture a helicopter. Helicopters are the definition of direct access. You can lift off from your backyard and land right outside your meeting, estate, or yacht. Perfect for short hops, under 250 miles, especially in crowded urban centers or remote locations. Helicopters serve those who prioritize mobility, precision, and time saved on the ground. Real estate moguls, media execs, even medical response teams rely on helicopters for that anywhere, anytime, access jets just can't offer. So which fits your lifestyle? If you need to cross countries in comfort, the jet wins. But if you need to cut through traffic, dodge delays, and land exactly where you want, the helicopter is your ultimate tool. You've seen the power, the luxury, and the flexibility, but here's the real question. What does it actually cost to own a private jet or a helicopter in 2026? Let's start with private jets. A brand new light jet like the Cessna Citation CJ3 Plus starts around $9 million, while a pre-owned model can drop to $3 to $5 million. Add in $500K to $1 million per year for crew, maintenance, hangar, and fuel. Heavy jets? Think $20 to $70 million up front, with yearly costs easily crossing $2 million. It's high, yes, but it's also a flying boardroom, a cross-continental tool that pays for itself in time saved and deals closed. Now helicopters. You can own a luxury single-engine helicopter like the Airbus H125 for as low as $2 to $3 million, or a twin-engine model like the Bell 429 for $6 to $8 million. Operating costs are lower than jets, roughly $250K, $500K/year, depending on usage. And yes, they're easier to store, need less crew, and cost less to insure. But here's the twist. Helicopters depreciate faster. Jets, especially popular models, hold value longer. And when it comes to tax advantages, business-class jets often win thanks to Section 179 deductions and capital depreciation. So who should own what? If you want range, prestige, and global capability, invest in a jet. If you need flexibility, urban access, or live off the grid, own a helicopter. Either way, owning the sky isn't just for the elite anymore. It's about what kind of freedom you want. After everything we've seen, the luxury, the numbers, the purpose, here's the final question. Are you a jet person or a rotor rebel? Private jets offer unmatched speed, comfort, and status. They're ideal for business moguls, global travelers, and those who chase time. Helicopters, on the other hand, are for the bold, those who want direct access, minimal fuss, and the ability to land where jets can't. But this isn't just about specs, it's about lifestyle. Do you value global range or last-mile flexibility? Do you want to fly across continents or land right outside your mountain lodge? The answer isn't just in horsepower, it's in who you are and how you move. So, what would you choose to own in 2026? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you love this comparison, there's a lot more waiting for you. Subscribe for more cinematic insights into jets, helicopters, and the world of luxury aviation. And don't forget, watch the next video linked in the description or pinned comment. Because once you've seen the skies, there's no going back.